Jersey. My family, basically my parents, had to get us out of that Newark area. And so we then eventually moved to Orange. Currently, Orange isn't as what it used to be. Growing up in Orange back then was actually good, and it was pretty safe. Well, decently safe. So we used to walk to school. I walked to school with my cousins that lived around the corner from me, so it was very convenient. We all kind of grew up together. When I first started realizing or being familiar, shall I say, with bullying, it started in elementary school, and it wasn't with me. It was actually with a guy who was in my class. I can't remember his name, but he was Jamaican and he had an accent. So when he would say 3, he would say tree apples. Like I loved his accent, and me growing up from a home where my parents are, foreigners, and they had an accent, I didn't think anything of it. But then, these kids would make fun of him and tease him, and then tease the Haitians and stuff for being from Haiti, and then the Africans, and I fell in that African category, right? And I remember growing up being called African booty scratcher, black ass Barbie, big nose bitch, like all these negative things that would make somebody hate themselves. But thank God that I was secure in myself, and I wasn't someone that allowed people's negativity or negative words to tie me down or make me feel less than or to hate myself. I went into cheerleading and all types of stuff, and I realized that things that they would say was just because they were hating, they were just jealous. Being called an African booty scratcher was like the main thing growing up. Like if you were African, you was an African booty scratcher. Okay? And it's so funny to see now that everyone, or should I say majority, are now trying to learn the culture and be a part of the culture. And it was this whole big movement for the past 2 years about the African identity and knowing where, people are from. And that's all said and done. That's fine. I'm happy that people wanted to know. But growing up, you telling somebody that you were African, it was like the worst thing ever you could possibly be. Like, how dare you, And just experiencing that. And when I sit here and I think about, kids of today, how, it's hard for them to relate to people, or they're getting teased at, or dealing with things that they don't really know how to deal with. This is for them, because growing up being African, Haitian, Jamaican, wherever you are from, be proud. Be proud that you know where you're from. Be proud of, your heritage, and learn all that you can. It's important, You want to feel like you have something, where you're from, and you understand and value. And if you are a foreigner and maybe you were born here, I would always say go back. When I go back to Ghana, it's like a feeling that is it cannot be compared with anything, because I feel fortunate. I learn. I want to help. What can I do to make a difference when I go back? So it's important. I think everybody should go back and visit where they're from. Another thing I want to talk about is being dark, being called black ass this and black ass that, and and these are my fellow black people, because I'm dark skinned. And now all of a sudden again, Beyonce makes the song Brown Skin Girl, and everybody want to be brown skin. Always brown skin girl. It's I'm laughing, but this is a serious topic. Like, this is a serious thing that I'm realizing. Oh, you cute for a dark-skinned girl. So if I was light-skinned, if I was freaking orange, I would be ugly, I would be cuter, I would be popping. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why does it, for a behind the statement, why can't it just be, you're beautiful. Oh, I love your skin. Oh, I like your complexion. Oh, you're very pretty. And leave it at that. Why do you have to give somebody a compliment and then bring them back down? I don't believe in that. And it's rather unfortunate. And it's still happening today. I'm seeing and hearing things on social media that dark-skinned girls are being attacked or being bullied by their fellow black people. We need to come together and uplift one another and stop with the colorism stuff and Stop attacking people. Stop making dark skin seem like it's ugly. I love my dark skin. I would never apply a bleaching cream, skin lightening, anything on my skin. And one thing I love the most about my skin is the fact that if I break out, honey, you can't even see it. You would think it's just a part of my skin tone, and it's the best. It's the best. You know? Just love this message is to every young, dark skin or child that's being bullied because they have an accent. There are some people out there that will make you feel little because you have an accent and they act like they can't hear you. Meanwhile, you're speaking clearly, but they don't want to take the time to understand what is coming out of your mouth. So they rather belittle you and make you feel less than and just shove you away or, rush you off because you have an accent. And I think that needs to stop. I think that really needs to come to an end. It's a problem in society and that needs to end. It really does. Because these people that you're making fun of, most of these foreigners, they come out here. Foreigners work harder with education. Look at the Chinese, look at the Japanese. With education, foreigners are number one. Period. I don't care if you disagree, you agree, that is your prerogative, and please do comment below if you agree or disagree. But foreigners put in more work. I never put people down because sometimes these foreigners come and they're on top of the class. They're getting all the A's, they're getting all the B's. So to make somebody feel less than or brush them off because of what they're saying or the delivery or the accent or tone behind it, I think it's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. And my message to everyone is, let's love one another as God loves us. Thank you. Bye.